Hi everyone, it's me Gautam, and as you know, for the last couple of months, you must be at home trying to be safe from the coronavirus. So you must be thinking how our body protects itself from harmful diseases such as the COVID-19. Well, the answer is the immune system. So today I'm going to talk about the immune system in a very easy way. So let's get started. But first, you know how any country protects itself from invaders, right? It uses its security systems, such as the Navy, Air Force, military, and the Army, to fight invaders entering through different ways, such as air, water, and land. Well, our body uses similar strategies. It uses the immune system to protect itself from harmful intruders. The immune system. The immune system is a network of cells and proteins that keeps your body protected from harmful diseases caused by microbes, bacteria, and viruses. Cells. Cells are the basic building blocks of all the living things, and our human body is composed of trillions of them. In fact, there are about 30 trillion cells in our human body. The immune system organs. The immune system is a collection of cells, tissues, and organs which work together to fight off the harmful microbes and diseases. Our immune system keeps track of every single type of germ or microbe it has ever defeated, so if it enters our body again, it can fight it easily and quickly. The four main organs in our immune system are the lymph nodes, spleens, thymus, and the bone marrow. So now I'm going to give you a key concept before we really learn how the immune system works. Antigens and antibodies. Antigens are the invaders which cause the disease. Antigens also trigger an immune response. An immune response is when fighting cells or proteins come to that area of the body and fight off the harmful microbes. These proteins are called antibodies. And as you can see in the picture below, there are two types of harmful microbes, antigen A and antigen B. And you can see that both of them have different types of markers. This proves that we need antibodies with different types of binding sites, specific to only that type of antigen to make it harmless. So, as you can see in the second picture, you can see that the antibody is developed only to fight one type of antigen, and in this case, it's the yellow one. How the immune system works. The immune system fights against harmful microbes by developing cells which are specialized in fighting or killing the microbes. Immune cells are present throughout our body and wait for the signal to start fighting against the harmful microbes. So, to help you understand better, I've created a comic strip. First, the harmful bacteria enters our body, so we become infected with a disease. These microbes have chemicals on their surface. These are called antigens, and they destroy the functioning of our cells. And did you know that each type of microbe has an antigen unique to it? And you see, our white blood cells, also known as our killing cells, detect these type of antigens and produce the antibodies specific only to that type of microbe. These antibodies attach to the antigens to make them harmless. Also, each type of microbe has its own type of antigen, so it needs an antibody specific to only that type of microbe to make it harmless. So once the antibody has been produced, it remains in our blood, and it can be made again if the same type of microbe enters our body again. Types of immunity cells. There are different types of immune cells which differ by performing different types of duties. These cells are present in the bloodstream of our body, and the less technical form of these types of cells are, like I said, white blood cells. And the four main immune cells are the B cells, helper T cells, killer T cells, and memory cells. B cells. B cells are specialized in producing antibodies that neutralize the effect of the antigens. B cells also make the harmful microbes harmless, so they can't do us any harm. There are about 10 billion types of B cells in an adult human body, and different types of B cells make different types of antibodies to defend a variety of antigens. T cells. There are 2 types of T cells, helper T cells and killer T cells. The helper T cells help the B cells to make the antibodies, and they give instructions for the killer T cells for fighting different types of invaders. Killer T cells. Killer T cells are specialized in killing or eliminating the infected microbes from our body. The memory cells. Memory cells too have a very important role, which is to remember every single type of antigen that's ever defeated. So in the future, if the same microbe enters our body again, it can fight it easily and quickly. So now I've created another comic strip to explain all these 4 types of cells to how they work together. First, let's meet our army, the T cells and the B cells. First, the helper T cells use chemical signals to call in the B cells and the T cells to fight off the harmful microbes. These B cells divide into 2 to produce a memory cell and a plasma cell. These plasma cells produce different types of antibodies specific to those type of harmful microbes that need to be killed. Taking advantage of this, the killer T cells identify and eliminates the infected cells and harmful microbes from our body. So if the same type of microbe enters our body again, our memory cells help to activate the immune system much faster. How do we gain immunity? We can gain immunity in 2 different ways. We can gain it naturally when you receive antibodies when you're in your mother's womb. Antibodies are passed on to you too when you receive your mother's milk. You can also acquire antibodies because you fall sick eventually, right? So our body learns how to fight these types of diseases and produces the antibodies. So if they enter our body again, our immune system can eliminate them from our body much fastly and quickly. Vaccines. In vaccination, our bodies are injected with a vaccine, also known as a special protection from a specific disease, for example the flu. A vaccine contains microbes, in fact dead or inactive microbes, which are modified in a way which can't give harm to our body. So you must be thinking, how will dead or inactive microbes help our body to fight off the harmful disease? Well, it's actually quite easy. So I've created another comic strip to explain why. First, our body is injected with a dead or inactive virus. In this case, it is modified in a way that it won't harm us. You see, although these types of microbes have antigens on them, they can't harm us because they're dead or inactive. You see, our white blood cells don't know this, so it produces the antibodies anyway, how it usually does. And these antibodies cling on to the antigens to neutralize their effect. Although they're already dead, our antibodies remain in our blood. So if the actual or real microbe enters our body, we can fight it easily because the antibodies are already in our blood. Now it's facts time. Did you know that some immunity eventually goes away, so we need a new vaccine after a short period of time? Also, different peoples have different levels of immunity to certain diseases. This is why some people get sick more often than others. Your body responds much faster and stronger the second time it sees the same type of disease. This is because our memory cells help to activate our immune system much faster. Did you know that sometimes our immune system can get confused and attack good cells? In type 1 diabetes is caused when T cells attack the insulin-producing cells in the pancreas. Okay guys, thanks for watching, and don't forget to watch more of my videos on YouTube. And if you like this video, don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe to my channel for learning bits. Bye!